Bayonetta.
Testing 1, 2, 3, guys. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Thank you for your patience, guys. We are playing some Bayonetta tonight. This is a part of our week of COVID-19 recovery streams, where we're keeping it chill, trying to stay low-key, trying not to commit too much to one individual game, just kind of bouncing back and forth. We played pretty much a different game every single week this week. Tonight we're playing this game that is one of my favorite games of all time. This is a character action game that is very near and dear to my heart. Let's see, we got rumble turned on, camera probably fine, sound settings seems okay, display settings, brightness, subtitles on, sure, tutorial on, all this is great. Let's back out of here. So Bayonetta is a game that came out some years ago. It's pretty old now, I suppose. And when it came out, it usurped, just barely, I would say, Devil May Cry 3 as my favorite character action game of all time. And character action is one of my favorite genres of all time. So I'm excited to come back to it. I played it on PS3, which is notoriously probably the single worst port. I had never played it on any other of the superior ports. And this is the Switch version here. I tried to get the Steam version installed. I heard it was the best port and that it was pretty well optimized and would run pretty great. But unfortunately, I was a fool to imagine that I could just simply install a PC game and stream it. I had some pretty major bugs I had to try to figure out. And I finally gave up and just figured I'd install a Switch version, which I guess is considered to be the second best port or so. Let's boot it up and see what happens here. Let's do a new game. This title uses an autosave feature, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, thanks for the raid, Banking Pancakes. The stream's just starting here. Normal, probably fine. I wish I could start on a harder mode. But I kind of, it's like one of my pet peeves in video games when you can't start on the harder mode. Like, just let me pick my mode from the beginning. In a universe of light and dark, where perception is reality. It's that game, guys. I'm feeling a lot better, Banking Pancakes. I still got a little ways to go. I'm hoping by the end of the weekend I'll feel mostly 100%. The game's just starting, guys. You guys love Bayonetta? I do. Oh my god. I played this game in forever, though. Let's dance, boys!
Long since erased from the records of time, there once existed two European clans who served as overseers of history for the powers.
There it is, dodge button.
The Umbra Witches, dwellers of the darkness, and the Lumen Sages, controllers of the light. The clans paid each other great respect, and their efforts to maintain the balance between them defended the just passage of time. Yet one day, that balance was toppled.
Oh shit, I got shit right there. Oh, fuck! Hey, where'd John go?
Harmonious clans fell into disagreement and stoked the flames of hatred against each other, resulting in an era of strife. The conflict between the Umbra and the Lumen threw all into a chaotic loop of battle, ambush, assassination, and casualty. It was truly a gruesome war.
It was coming and coming.
Despite the tremendous radiance of God shining upon them, the Lumen Sages were gradually weakened by the assault of the secretive Dark Witches. Years after the balance was lost, the war had ended in Umbra Witches' favor.
Oh my god! Go, Bayonetta, go! Yeah, John's back. Oh fuck, so I got hit. This time I died. Got a lot to learn. This game is, got a lot going on. This is just the intro here. This is actually not a, you can't really lose this scenario. It's just here for show. To give you a taste of what's to come. You don't have an HP bar or anything yet. But it's still so much fun. Yeah, Banking, it really is great to be back.
Fearing the witch's dark abilities.
It was a pretty tough 3 weeks there, not just in terms of my physical health, but also my mental health.
They launched the witch hunts, rounding up the battle-weary witches with little resistance and subjugating those who wished to continue the struggle. Human faith in the miracles of their god pushed the witch hunts further, and soon the Umbra Witches, keepers of the darkness, were extinguished from the earth.
Hope you had to pay attention to this time, Matt.
But one.
What's your story, Brian? What's going on with you lately?
I'm okay. Let's go. Just stay close to me.
Sick. Well, that was a lot of fun. I kind of feel like maybe it was not the best decision on their part to drop all this exposition on me while I'm trying to fight, but still so much fun. Present day. We're jumping ahead in time now. The other day, Sunny messaged me and said, "Are you Ariana Grande? Are you, Brian?" Little toxic fan for playing Bayonetta, dude. It's that game. Let's dance, boys. Look at these dudes. Okay, this is Jean. This is the woman that we were fighting with earlier. Nice little dagger, dog. Real cute. Oh shit, they stabbing themselves? Oh shit. Are you a big fan, Toxic Fan? This week has been pretty low-key. It's been no face cams all week. We're sort of chilling. We're jumping from game to game, not trying to get too over-committed to any one game. Prologue of Vestibule. Costume change. Because we're playing the Switch version, I think we have some unlocked costumes already. Okay, makes sense to me. So I'll probably leave it for default for now. Might as well save my game. Love them both, huh? So for me, I like Bayonetta 1 a lot. 2 didn't really do it for me as much, but I think I wasn't as patient with it. You know, right off the bat, for instance, this game doesn't let you play on hard mode, and it strikes me that perhaps the reason why I didn't really care for Bayonetta 2 as much was that it didn't let me start on hard mode. Like, you know, by the time I played Bayonetta 2, I was pretty strong in Bayonetta 1, and so maybe it was just kind of boring for me that way. Got some drinks, Pain's good shit, man. I think I'm coming down from the fuzzy, but I don't know. Hope's stream is going cool. It's going cool, so we just started, man. We literally just started. I'm getting started way late because I had trouble deciding on what game to play, and we're finally here. We just started Bayonetta. We haven't even done the first mission yet. We're playing Bayonetta 1 tonight, Panders. This is a game that I'm more familiar with. I played this game to death. I almost unlocked everything in it on PS3. This is probably the worst port of the game. I played Bayonetta 2 once to completion. I played it and I beat it. I thought it was cool. I liked it a lot. I liked a lot of its, you know, I think the story was great. I think that it was a really worthwhile sequel to Bayonetta. But I felt as though the gameplay was a little bit dumbed down a little bit. But I think that could just be because I was playing on normal mode. He's talking about Fight K2, of course, that's kind of what I figured. I'm not on there, but he said the person played Green Chun, good at anti-air parries, liked neutral jumping roundhouse, liked crouch tech, and good footsies. Kind of reminded him of you, huh? Alright, we're in there. The Vestibule. Yeah, I never played this port or any port aside from the PS3 port, which I consider to be the worst. Developed by Team Little Angels. Platinum Games, established 2006. Cinematics director Yuji Shimomura. Producer Yusuke Hashimoto. Director Hideki Kamiya. Deal says, I don't mind if people enjoy Bayonetta, but my absolutely traumatic experiences with the character in Smash led me to despise everything about her.
His last fall. Even old Eggman the Destroyer gets scrambled in the end, right? You know, I still don't get why the hell you drag me out here for these things. I just drop off the merchandise. Hey, bet you can't guess what today is. Reading the good Lord's book ain't gonna do much. People have been waiting for this asshole to get whacked for ages. Please. Hell, look around. There's no love lost for old Humpty Dumpty. But you gotta keep the outfit happy. We don't take care of him, they take care of us. And I prefer my shoes made out of rubber, not concrete.
Yeah, EDL, just pretend she's a different Bayonetta, dude. She looks so different. They changed her proportions so much for Smash.
Without good-hearted souls like us to put these bastards 6 feet under, where'd society be? course, the pay's not bad either.
That's quite talkative.
Jesus, you really get into this shit, don't you? If it were me, I'd be praying he ends up barbecued. Or at least sunny side up.
This game was published by Sega, and there are tons of Sega little Easter eggs around.
Lord is if God's hungry for breakfast.
This one's really dragging out, right? Because he's Eggman. Some kind of mafioso that goes by Eggman.
Speaking of hungry, we done here? My kids are baking me a birthday cake tonight. Cute little fuckers, I tell you what. Well then, adios.
What if they add Bayonetta to KOF, though? We don't know that she won't be in there yet. EDL played Smash 4 before Ultimate. Yeah, she was quite strong in that game. Even more than Ultimate.
Ah, I hate this damn light. I can't see a thing.
Uh-oh. Something's happening.
But they're there, ain't they? You hearing me? You can see them, can't you?
I see them. They are instruments of God, descending upon his heavenly rays to earth.
Oh my God!
Dear Lord, grant us guidance and keep safe the souls of our loved ones for all eternity.
Here we go! She symbolically drops the Bible, dude. Happy to hear that too, Panders. Happy to hear that you're kind of mending your relationship. Definitely, when you get to our age, Panders, do not take your friendships for granted. Yo, that'd be sick, Brian. Ooh, we got serifs, what are they called? Affinities. Ooh, fucked. Fucking angel dog, for real. Talking about that angelic shit.
You look tired. Let me tuck you in.
Just fuck up the whole graveyard. Yeah, giant swing.
Come on, it's my freaking birthday! Mother of Mary! Oh God! Oh shit! Forgive me, Hitman! I didn't mean all that humpty-dumpty shit! I swear!
Oh shit!
Next time you want your hands on me, you better make sure I'm dead. Now move out the way.
Bro, Dad!
It's like Morpheus, right, EDL?
If it ain't my good buddy Enzo, how about you get out of here?
Lights his cigar with his own thumb? It's fucking godlike. Painter says, guy already had kids, why was he worried about his nuts being crushed by a tombstone?
And the money you want.
Do you naughty little angels deserve a good spanking?
Whoa, some Disgaea shit. Ooh, yeah.
Beautiful.
DJ Vestboy? DJ VB? DJ Varmint Baby? Get me out of this stupid thing. Let's fucking rock. Oh my god.
Bayonetta.
I like to go for unlockable costumes, Brian. No cap.
I've got quantity.
Where's my real guns, though? I want a bunch of these random-ass guns. We're on normal mode, Myers. We just started the game. It's the only mode we have unlocked. Otherwise, I'd definitely at least go to hard. Got no guns left. Where's my real guns? Yes, the lollipop. Ooh, she likes them fucking, what are they called? Dum-dums?
And you're just gonna watch. I'm putting you to the work.
Bye!
That was your last call. No more shots from me, Bayonetta.
Proportions are so bizarre, but you gotta appreciate the imagination.
As long as there's music, I'll keep on dancing.
Here we go, now we're talking. Touchscreen, yeah, I think I'm okay on that. So, DG Vespo says here, with the Shib Longsword Square, Triangle Square is super very powerful move, huh? The Shib Longsword. You don't have that one yet, we just started the game. How you doing, DJ VB? Wouldn't surprise me if this character design was partly inspired by Morpheus as EDL. I'm talking about Rodan. As much of just like a Ganon-Bayo reskin fusion it would be, Rodan would be a hot DLC character for Smash. I wonder, dude. I'm not really sure he's that much of an iconic character to deserve to be in Smash. I like Rodan, he's cool, but he's not really like a main character. They're Tootsies, says Panders, huh? How many licks? You know this is advertisers brain melted us with this, huh? Tootsie Pops. I don't even care how many licks, dude. This shit's always got, like... It's pretty crazy, Brian, isn't it? Thanks we can finally play. It sure was long. It's a long-ass cutscene. I can't help but feel as though, perhaps over the years, as it has been ported and ported and ported, that perhaps these cutscenes got a little bit fried in terms of the artifacting. It didn't really seem to be that clean looking. But thankfully, we're finally in the main gameplay. He's an assist trophy, says EDL. I forgot about that. Touch controls, I think I'm good. I don't really give a fuck. Here we go. Let me play! So why the tutorial turned on, that's my fault. Quick punch, press this, got it.
Beautiful.
Okay. Selected next. Powerful attack, press A button. Hold that shit. Okay, combo is, you know, They're gonna launch there, okay. Okay, evade the situation by using the dodge button, gotcha. Come on, let me fucking do it. That was weird. Like, they give me the countdown and everything when they froze the game. Okay, dodge actually which time? I gotta get back to the swing of this. Okay, too late. Quit messing around. Okay, that counted? That seems a little bit early, but okay. Enemies will appear and move in slow motion for a set period of time. It's kind of like your reward for getting a good dodge and fuck them up. Can I shoot him there? Ooh, Devil May Cry shit. Probably could have jumped up there too and fucked him up. Here we go. Let me play. Ow. Oh shit, what the hell? So I got a Halo. These are like rings. This is another reference to this game's Sega lineage. For which time it's pretty busted in Smash 4, yeah it is. She always placed number 1 at the top of the tier list. Yeah, I remember that. Ow. Oh, I missed. Oh shit! So I got dodged a little bit earlier than I think. She doesn't have immediate iframes. Well, a lot to learn in this game for sure. But there was a time where I was pretty strong in this game. There we go. That's sick! Oh my god! Oh, we got him. Okay, a little early there. Oh, there we go. Oh my god! Let's fucking go. This game is so much fun, dude. Uh-oh. Do I shoot those guys? Or do I punch them? Okay, well, I killed one of them. So fire away mid-combo. Oh, right. You have to hold the button down. Like, oh, it does help for those guys. Right, okay. Okay. This game has a lot of, like, execution going on, which is super, super fun. So yeah, I can, like, do, like, a 360, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, once activated, aim and fire at will. Oh, my god. Hold that shit. Oh my god! Oh! Now we're getting there. Oh my god! Hold that shit! Oh, fuck, got me. Oh my god! This game is so much fun, dude. What's up, Katie? Wish I was that flexible, says Panders, huh? I could have been a male stripper with that kind of power. They're taking Etsy, whatever his name is, Enzo. It's Mashette X to win. Japan edition, says Katie. Huh? Come on, Katie. Don't be a scrub. Let's see here. Is there anything cool for me to collect? Yeah, I think this game's default difficulty is a little bit too easy. I think that you're going to find... Oh, what is this? If you try to do that on a harder mode, you're not going to be able to get away with it. Is that a collectible sometimes? An Easter egg? Oh, it's just a thing that got trapped. Whee! Okay, so that's where they went down there, right? In other words, darling, kiss me. Uh-oh, he fucked up his car.
Damn it, who did that? I just bought the damn thing.
I think I'm still invisible to him. I think that's kind of what they tried to communicate earlier. When I'm fighting angels, I'm invisible, and so are they.
Haven't you figured it out yet? There's no quarter for you in this world.
Oh, you think you're fucking hard shit, dog? Oh, fuck, I got hit. Oh, he's a little bit bigger. So you can actually there's a special skill you can use in this game, like a execution measure, where you can yes, you can actually continue your combo after you dodge. If you're gonna play a random character action game, I'm surprised you didn't choose Ninja Gaiden, says Brian, huh? Well, Ninja Gaiden is my favorite action game series of all time.
Do you have any idea how much this is gonna cost to fix?
But it's a little bit more high stress than Bayonetta. And likewise, because I enjoy it so much, I think it'd be hard to not turn it into a long play. Pinner's found some hair in his mouth. Gross.
You've been looking into for me, Enzo.
You eating some hair, Pander? Is that what's good?
See? This
is a PS3 game, Edie. This is that Arrow is from, yeah.
I just got held up in the air by some invisible things.
Boomerboard
and you
pizza.
want an intelligence briefing? It never stops with you.
You keep belly aching like that, and you're liable to wake Eggman from the dead.
Well, it's very fitting, Panders, because she's a hair witch, right?
Either of you would like that.
You had a hair witch, and Bayonetta's a
Catch you
hair
later,
witch.
Bayonetta. Something tells me you're gonna need a rush on our special project before this shit hits the fan.
Wait, Rodan. What about Eggman?
Such a popular chap. I bet they hate him down there as much as you did when he was up here. We just need to make sure he won't come crawling back when they kick
I remember
him
being
out.
surprised how much I was into this game's story,
Nothing.
but I'm also feel as though the cutscenes kind of take a little bit out of the pace of it. I think as the game goes on, it's not going to be quite
You
as
heard the
invasive.
man. Finish up in 5 minutes, or you're walking home to your cake and candles.
What? Don't you leave me here!
These cutscenes are all pre-rendered, I believe, and they don't really hold up that well.
Day. I'm screwed. Ah, it's gonna take every cent I earned on this charade to pay for the damage. I tell you what, if I could see them bastards that did this to my car, forget about it.
Wasn't me, dude.
Enzo, the road.
Wasn't me.
Pay attention.
How can you be so calm? You're still getting screwed in all this too. Of all the low-life scum in too deep in this town,
Exposition.
I've never seen one get wrapped up in a fight with God's messengers. Dressed like a nun, too. When you end up in the afterlife, that's not going to be pretty.
I can't help it if I like the little outfits. The toys are nice.
20 years ago, you woke up stuck in a
Pay attention,
casket
guys.
at
Pay
the
attention. This is
bottom of a
important.
lake. All you can remember is that you're a witch. But now, you're stuck because you gotta sacrifice our halo-wearing friends every day or they'll drag your ass back down to hell. I know, I thought I got screwed, but being forced to slap around the divine for a living...
Maybe it's something sexy going on with their toes, Brian. You ever think about that?
If I needed
'Cause you know
a
I did.
biographer, you wouldn't be my first choice.
Maybe she has some kind of little,
I
like, toe
see the
cord you can
funeral.
pull.
You get me the information I asked for. That was our deal.
Come on now! Look at my poor car! I'm working for free after this! At least let me get a drink at Rodon's before you start grilling
So
me.
Bayo 3 is coming out
The
soon.
info
It's my
I
hope
got
to
is
play through
good.
this game and then play
It's
through
gonna
Bayonetta
get
2
you
again and hope I
close
like it
to
more the second
finding
time
the other
through.
stone in the pear
So that I can be excited about
and
Bayonetta
figuring
3.
out some of that lost past of yours. I swear.
So I'm saying, Brian. If you were on point, Brian, that would have been the first thing you're thinking about.
After jewels instead of cash, just like a girl. Jesus, can't you take a joke?
Enzo, someone's given
What
me
the
a
fuck?
present. Too bad. I can't stand bugs.
But who's tracking Enzo? Somebody that wants Bayonetta, probably. Since they're homies. Uh-oh. That don't look good. That's who was tracking us, huh?
What the fuck?
Oh, shit. What the fuck indeed? Going witch time. Princess just flexing. I don't know, yeah, she has hair powers. She got hair powers, she got witch powers, she can summon demons. Basically, her hair is a conduit for her magic. So when she summons demons from hell, they basically come through her hair. Oh, shit! Oh, we got Jean again. This is, what, some hundreds of years later, right after the last cutscene we saw him. So Jean is like her traditional anime rival. She's the rival character.
You? What's the matter, Bayonetta?
This is a dope character design.
All that sleeping made you soft.
Yo, bring it, bitch! Oh, shit. Oh, hold that shit. Got Umbran Tears of Blood. Tears of Blood. Why can't Bayonetta 3 have a witch with foot powers in it? It might. We don't know that it might not. Oh, hold that shit. There she is. We got mad witch time right now. Ooh, man. You better run, little bitch. Look, Brandon, look on board, dog. Time's back to normal. So I'm attacking them, they don't necessarily get stun locked. Oh shit. Oh, I hit. He like parried my attack. Oh, we got maybe an AoE here. Whiff. Oh man. I want to fucking get that so bad. It helps if I shoot them a little bit. Decapitation! Ooh, man. Decapitation! I want to cut my dick off from dealing with Kid from Hell, says Brandon. I'm sorry to hear that, Brandon. Jesus. I've heard that before, though, from fathers. I heard it can be pretty tough. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just me and you, girl. Oh, shit. No, you coward. Come back and fight like a girl. Bitch. He's been frozen in time that whole time. Flashbacks. So how long ago was this? Hundreds of years ago? I guess it's probably before I fell asleep in the lake, right? So probably hundreds of years ago. Oh, this is a kid Brandon was working with. Okay, not his own kid. This patient is just torture, but now that the hookup is mostly done, I'm hoping the rage of Ares has left them and I can do my job. Huh? Damn.
Those assholes.
Hope so too, Brandon. Glad to have you here, though. Hopefully you find this is kind of a good way to relax and unwind.
Hotheads down home.
You don't say.
It's getting harder and harder to tell the worlds apart. Human world.
So much exposition. It's very awkward.
Inferno.
They really don't. They didn't really try that hard to try to weave it in naturally.
You can tell the difference.
But it's very fun. I like the lore of Bayonetta.
Even harder with Purgatorio in the middle. Fight long enough in there and you'll really lose sight. Why the sudden interest in metaphysics?
It's a balance, right? Even if some of them like messing around with the humans, we've all got a stake in the status quo. But people keep fucking around like this, the Book of Revelations is gonna look like Mother Goose. Heaven and hell are gonna go straight for each other's throats.
So Bayonetta is essentially a soldier of hell, and we saw earlier that the angels are
can tear each other to pieces for all I care. I've got
pretty demonic themselves, at least in terms of their appearance.
Something's up. Everything was a bit too brazen, and Enzo's tip makes the timing too perfect. This reeks of a setup. Someone in one of those lost memories.
Well, it's kind of metaphysical, right, Panders? Talking about alternate dimensions and shit.
I got a little present for you.
What do you got for me, dude?
Special.
So he's sort of like my Q. He's the guy that gives you all your sweet new gizmos and gadgets.
Built from an alloy the devil himself would kill to get his hands on.
These are my painters. I'm notoriously unsmart.
Don't break these.
Anti-smart even.
Because they're one of a kind.
Hey! Got my sweet foot and handguns. Ask me anything, good vibe. Anything you want, dude. Whatever's on your mind. Yes! Oh my god, yes! Look at those giant ass handguns. Look at the size of that thing. It's some fucking tri-gun
Calling
shit.
me out. I don't go in for strange offers. Then again, I'm getting a little tired of these weaklings they keep throwing at me. Maybe I should aim for something a bit more high class.
Must be a tall ass bar, because she's like 8 feet tall.
Pounding them down tonight, baby. Not to butt into your affairs, but I'm pretty sure you got somewhere better to be. The guys you're up against aren't the type to wait for you to finish a round.
I don't remember this game's plot at all, dude. I played this game probably through literally, no kappa, probably at least 10 times from start to finish. Probably way more than that, to be honest.
Her drinks are going on.
In fact, now that I think about it, probably way more than that. But this game's plot, I don't remember that well. It's been so long.
Deadbeat motherfucker.
Painter says, Venka, what's a single digit in your entire social? I just want to ask this enough times to put this piece together. Oh, that's a pretty good idea, Painters. What do you think? Cliff says, what are you wearing? I'm wearing my usual shit. If I had the face cam on, you got to think that was just a normal stream. Really, if I was smart, I'd be wearing some sweet jams. So we got a gold award. That's not good enough. We need that platinum. It's okay. We're just skimming back to this game after many years. Oh, I forgot there's like a little mini game here. How does this work again? How to play Angel Attack. Aim and fire on the angel targets to rack up a high score in a thrilling shooting game. For each arcade bullet in your possession, you may fire 3 times during the game. Hitting multiple angel targets or aiming and hitting vital points on the targets will earn you bonus points. After relentless by hand, I guess. Set a high score in the machine, you'll be handsomely rewarded. I remember this being pretty, like, this is pretty like, important, I recall. Pretty forgiving. Oh yeah, it's kind of like Kirby. You have to time it and get combos. Yeah, exactly, Brian. It's nowhere near as good as that, that's for sure. Okay, remember this being pretty important for unlocking the lollipops and other stuff. I think you want, the moon pearls are good. Really, this is all pretty good shit. Get some health back up. I have 51 points, so I can get my health. Yeah. Only 50 during the next chapter. Oh, fuck that. Magic fruit. Like, none of these are really that good. I mean, I think that if you use items, it lowers your score anyway. Either that or it's the opposite and it does not lower your score. Because I remember being really fixated on item use in this franchise. Like, I wonder if it doesn't lower your score, so it's, you can, like, part of it's, like, making good use of your inventory. And most character action games, when you use items, it lowers your score. Want to get my draft board done tonight, so then I can wonder who comes in second this revenge, huh? Yeah, I'm looking forward to this, Brandon. I read your post on VG blog. It looked pretty exciting. Best Kirby mini game was Eat the Cakes' feed some. What game was that in? So let's just grab something. Gold, moon, pearl, next chapter. That's fine. Let's get a fucking lollipop, dog. Give me that lollipop, dog. Oh, I can exchange this for halos? Oh, okay. I'm not sure what the halos are for, but okay. Feeling better now? I mean, it's a slow process, because it's a very slow process. I'd be a liar to say that between today and yesterday, or yesterday and today, I've been fully healed. I'm hoping that by Monday, I'm going to have the face cam back again. Bloody Rose Lollipop. This is a good band name. Good, you ain't kidding. So now we're in the proper first stage, Chapter 1. The Angels' Metropolis.
So, I asked around, and some whale in Europe is trying to fence a huge rock on the black market.
Okay.
He calls it the right eye.
Okay, we need the left eye and the right eye. Makes sense.
It's part of some set called The Eyes of the World.
Video game stuff. I'm here for it.
Fits the bill of what you're after, don't it? Now, here's the funny bit. The stone passes around the halls of power for hundreds of years, vanishes, And then the black market goes white hot for the thing. But the seller wanted an arm and a leg for it, to the point no one could stomach the price. So back goes the stone. But not before everyone figures out where the guy is.
Let's go.
You're gonna enjoy doing this.
So we gotta go steal the stone, huh?
I love sticking it to the rich. Of course, when you do, don't forget your old buddy Enzo stuck his neck out on this one. Slide me a few fuzzoles out of the rich guy's pocket for my trouble.
Thanks, Enzo.
Right? Anyway,
Best of all, painters. Have a good night, my friend.
Going before the trail gets cold. Off to the middle of nowhere.
Sleep well, sir. Sleep well.
Paradise of Europe. Vigrid.
So Vigrid is where a lot of the game takes place. It's basically like the Vatican.
Welcome to Vigrid, our final stop. Entry visas are required of all travelers. Please submit your Vigrid-issued entry visa for inspection.
So she's invisible right now. When all the human beings are all like faded out like that, I think it means that she's in like she's like in phased out state. She's between dimensions. Strike a pose. You gotta love Bayonetta because she's always feeling herself. Always. You have arrived at last, my dear. That's literally that voice I make. It's the cartoon, anime, like an aloof guy voice. Fear not, my dear child. Such a beautiful young lady you've become. Here's my advice, Brandon. As someone that's had the pleasure of running tournaments on stream and other sweet events on stream, do not take no suggestions into account. People don't like that shit. You'd think they would. You'd think they would. What they really like is just you coming out and saying, here's what we're doing.
This is supposed to be paradise?
Feed some training, you try to fuck a demon? That's crazy, dog. Oh, this looks great. It can come from the PS3 version, which is notoriously ass. This frame rate is buttery. Texture's looking crispy for how old the game is anyway. Camera seems to be about the right sensitivity. So, signboard aimed at the tourists, so we can read all the shit. I'm not gonna want to. I recall there being lots of hidden shit, like when you break. Unicorn horn is for concocting. Yeah, it's like this game has crafting in it, kind of. Basically, you have to break all the shit and find the seconded stuff. It doesn't normally stop the game whenever you find an item. It's the first time I'm getting them. Oh, I can be a bully and do that too, Vencabot. I'm Wi-Fi Kaisis 3 Venge. That's what you gotta do. In my experience, when you're organizing an event, the last thing you want to do is get it bogged down in, some kind of process with, let's all put in our ideas, let's take a vote, let's do this, let's do that. People, what they really want is for you to just come out and say, all right, here's what we're doing, guys. And I go, oh, okay, cool. Okay, it's a baked gecko. Can I, like, sit down on this? I saw a little prompt at some point. That was kind of weird. This game has very small sections like this where you explore. This is really not like a combat section. I wonder if Bayonetta 2 has these same sections or if they try to streamline it. Because typically in these franchises, these character action franchises, there's like a trend where the first game in the series will try to be a little more adventure-ish. And then as the series goes on, they tend to focus more and more on the combat, and there's oftentimes we see less... I could break these. You see less of the exploring and the puzzle solving and shit. Which I think is probably for the best. Depending on the game, I suppose. I guess it's probably not fair to say it's for the best always. So I know for sure, I remember having flashbacks that there's there's collectibles up here. Can I wall kick or something like that? I have a double jump. Okay. So up here somewhere, there's definitely some kind of collectible or like a heart piece. This game has like classical Zelda heart pieces, basically, where you find the pieces, get enough of them to get your vitality up. Same for your magic. There's like a magic heart piece. You find like 3 of them, and your magic bar goes up. Now, I don't remember exactly what the magic bar is used for. All I remember is that it's really good. It might be used for the torture attacks, but there's something else they're used for as well. I can't quite remember exactly what. Height searching for the Alfheim locations or whatever, huh? Oh, yeah, those. I don't really mind that as much. Again, you guys know me, I love exploring in games like this. And maybe the thinking of the designers was that it kind of, you know, makes the pace a little bit more, like, you know, a little more dynamic. So it's not just constantly a rush of combat. That being said, when your combat is good enough, I kind of feel as though it makes sense. Like, really, I like both styles, right? I've played enough character action games in my life that I find that when I play a game that's a little bit older and it has more adventure elements, I don't really mind it. But at the same time, when I play games that are later in the series and it's really just fight the whole time, it's also good. So, I mean, I know there's something up here. I remember there's something up here. But where is it? Does it involve destroying a bench? Perhaps not. Oh, if you wait long enough, the train goes away. So there's gonna be something down there too. The camera is kind of obstinate. There's definitely something up here, but where is it? Is it up high? Am I tripping balls? Perhaps there is nothing to find. Perhaps I'm just thinking of something on the track once the train goes away. The annoyance for me is if you miss locations, it affects your chapter scores, huh? Well, I mean, I guess having played through the game 10,000 times for high scores, eventually you sort of just memorize where they're all at. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that perhaps it's really not worth worrying about your first time through. I don't intend to worry too much in this, you know, tonight's stream about getting pure platinum, shit like that. Okay, he's got the Broken Moon Pearl, so I need 2 of them to increase my magic power. I can't help but feel like I missed something up there. I'm almost certain that I did, but what can you do? Still surprises me you like games like this and DMC, but hated God of War. Yeah, I mean, to me, this is a game that, the only link between the isolated city of Vigrid and the outside world is this tunnel. It's kind of RPG-ish here with all these dialogue boxes. First things first, I have to find a way into the city from the station. Yeah, to me, again, it's a genre that I'm extremely passionate about. I think that's part of why I didn't like God of War. To me, God of War was a game that is sort of, as a fan of the genre, I found that it seemed a little bit undercooked compared to the games that I prefer. So I gotta find a way through, and actually, to be honest, I haven't found that way through yet. I don't really know what it wants me to do, which is fine. Oh, here we go. The camera is surprisingly obstinate. It feels like it's an older game than it actually is. So can I punch the fuck out of this? Is that what it wants me to do? Seems that way. Let's punch it up! Ooh, get the fuck out of my way, you magic door! I think you just really underexplored the combat system in God of War, said Brian. I bet you if I'd played it on normal mode, I would have enjoyed it a lot more. And then I worked my way up to hard mode. Hold B to extend your jump duration, then press B again to double jump. But there's goodies down here. Like this. I wonder what my good combo is. Okay, pick this up. This is like a weapon. It's gonna be like temporary weapons, and they're worth a lot of points to use them. I think of all the genres, character action is one of them where the slightest differences can make or break an impression, says Streetbang. Perhaps. Oh shit, what the fuck? What am I doing? He was trying to fight me. Oh, hi, guys. Oh, key. Oh, my God. The key. Okay. This thing's fucking sick. Forgot there was a thing in this game. Parrying an attack when you have 600 plus hit combo, going is one of the best feelings, says Brian. We're playing normal, Brandon, because it's the only mode we have. If I could play on hard mode, I would. And I was thinking about how it's one of my pet peeves. When you play a game where it doesn't let you pick the harder modes and forces you to play the easier mode first, it can be pretty boring if you already know what you're doing. I remember Bayonetta's ass being this thick. I kind of feel like maybe they gave her a buff for the Switch version or for some other version in between. Yeah, I don't think I need to read this. So I gotta do something with this, right? I gotta make time stop. Okay, destroyed, blah, 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 blah. Fight some guys here, I think. Wicked Weaves. Wicked Weave techniques use your hair as a conduit to summon forth demonic entities. Connect these techniques to punch or kick combos for a devastating finish. Okay. If you say so, I will. Hold the shit! Oh, we just got crushed. Didn't get launched that time. You're playing normal here. Hey, pure platinum. I was lucky. Speaking of hard modes, I'm about to 100% this extreme survivor mode in Rise of the Tomb Raider. Sick, Brian. So this is what, your second time playing through the whole game? Lumen Sage and Umbra Sage, when their powers meet in a test of strength, the lightning released will be your test. So I gotta basically dodge the lightning and then use witch time to get across here. Your second run, cool. You find it pretty rewarding, you find it pretty annoying. If you wish to walk on the water, dodge the lightning bolts. Yeah, I forget how this works exactly. Gotta wait for lightning bolts. Do I hit them first? Activate. Run across the water. Yay. Got a goodie too. Green Laurel, huh? Revives one's vitality when obtained. Oh, it like heals you. I feel like that's like a pretty strong combo. I'm not sure though. Is there been a movie for Event? I forgot about that. It's like an anime, right? No, I have not seen it. Was it any good? It must have been pretty poorly reviewed. Maybe you have no interest in it. I love Bayonetta. Okay. Pretty cool environment. You never heal without Estus. And the really fucked up part is the game never auto-saves, only saves at campfires. That does sound really tough. Shit is kind of nice. What's up, Vince? This is a good game, he says. I love this game. I love this game. Although I'm playing on a normal mode. I think it'd be more exciting on a harder mode. But you can't play it till you beat it. Honestly, you know, I'm starting to think that maybe I need to replay Bayonetta 2. Because Bayo 2 is a game that I wanted to love, because I love this game. But I found it really boring and very mashy. And come to think of it, it probably was because you play on normal mode. You can't just jump right to hard.
I knew it. This town's teeming with heaven's little helpers. It's making my buddies downstairs awfully nervous.
So Brendan says it's kind of average, huh?
And your point is?
Maybe no reason to watch it if you already played the game.
Some places in this world are closer to Paradiso or Inferno.
So Brian's dying on missed jumps in Tomb Raider. I'm trying to remember what that was like.
It's close to both. But the Vigridians...
Oh yeah, I remember that now, yeah. I remember dying to quite a few jumps.
They're closer to Paradiso than anyone should ever be.
How you doing, Vin? Hope your night's been okay.
That shit just plain creeps me out.
Bayo 2 dramatically decreased the difficulty. Bayonetta normal is like Bayonetta 2's hard.
To set up shop here and score me some halos.
Yeah, that could be why I didn't like it as much.
Are worth a fortune back home.
And on the one hand, I think that's a fair criticism to have.
Since it seems you're spoiling for a fight, if you come across any of these, bring
so I can use my halos to buy stuff from him.
Another one looking to line his pockets.
Capitalism, baby.
I'm beginning to see why Enzo is so fond of you.
Real cute. But let's get one thing straight.
Alright, let me say this, guys. Before I go any further talking about difficulty and that sort of thing,
I'm only here to watch
I must take a moment to worship Bayonetta's voice actress. So much of this game is in its style.
You get one thing straight.
And I can tell you, man, especially her combat dialogue,
interested in the fact that
it's just so sick. She's such a great pick for Bayonetta as a character.
If you get in my way, I will How do the Americans put it?
Bust a cap in your ass?
Oh, yes. Bust a cap in your ass.
Right on, baby. Right on.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, so the thing about, I think that it's definitely fair to criticize the game for being too easy. Right? I don't think that it's fair to expect a player to beat your game once or twice just to start having fun. I think that's a kind of unfair thing to expect. That being said, as a fan of games in this genre that oftentimes have unlockable difficulties that become more and more interesting as you level up in the game, I can't help but feel as though maybe I should have just put in the grind and played more Bayonetta 2, and maybe I would have liked it more. And I'm hoping that before Bayonetta 3 comes out, perhaps I'll have the time to really invest into Bayonetta 1 and 2 again, and kind of refresh myself. Look at her amazing fucking character design. Look at the fucking awesome gold highlights. Oh, that's so sick. Sure, what can I spend my halos on? So yeah, I think maybe Bayonetta 2, maybe I give it kind of a unfair shake because I played it once through and was like, this game's ass. Maybe I would like it more. Maybe it's a better game than I really appreciate. I'm at the end, so you have to do the helicopter fight and then fight Constantine. The aggravating thing is that sometimes the helicopter or Constantine just one-shots you with no chance to heal. Yeah, it sounds like with no autosaves, that could be really annoying. I mean, you guys watched me on stream play that fight. To me, that was sort of a difficulty spike, even on normal mode. I think, what was I playing on hard probably, but compared to the rest of the game, that was such a hard encounter. And to imagine playing that on a really, really savage difficulty, I just can't imagine. I wouldn't have the patience. This symbol of grace is only the hottest of the hot items in my shop. If you're not sure what to go after, look at these for a face you can trust. Oh, cool. So yeah, so one thing that's kind of cool about this game, compared to some other character action games, is that there's a certain non-linearity, I believe, that comes from what you buy and in what order. You can kind of choose to buy a lot of cool stuff in this game. There's a lot going on. I don't think I want to buy any items. Unless I can buy, witch hearts and shit. Oh. I think they go up in price as time goes on. I don't have the air dodge yet. Stiletto, that's where you kind of launch to an enemy. Heel slide. Tetsuzanko, that's sick. Heel stomp. Break dance. Afterburner kick. So I could actually afford some of these. Let's save some money up first, though. Rodon's treasures. None of these yet. I think these are the alternate costumes. So I think what I really want, I want like her magic and heart upgrades. Remember those being like my main thing. I maybe I should buy the techniques first, like just to get them. It's like I'm still learning like the basics of the combat. I'm still kind of trying to figure out the basics, one-on-one type shit. So she has a 1-2 combo. I can do one. I can do. What if I did? Oh, tell us that. What if I did 1, 2? Oh, I see. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I remember that being really good. So the 1, 2, 3. What if I did 1, 2? Which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of slow. Oh, that's her launch. Okay. And what if I did 1, 2, 3? Now that one's really strong. This is such an important combo in this game. 1, 2, 3, sweep, sweep. Because the sweep is really, really good for crowd control. I was going to suggest you playing Tomb Raider to 100% for one of these low-key streams, but I don't know how we'd find the one document you missed in the Soviet area. Well, I think you had a pretty good suggestion, Brian. That would have been to search the ruins and shit. But still, I was thinking, honestly, Brian, I was thinking that maybe I should just do a long play of Shadow, just to wrap up that series. But I'm kind of glad I decided against it. That being said, at the rate my body is healing, I kind of feel as though next week might also be like low-key streams, but maybe with the face cam that time. We'll probably do face cam, but still do like pseudo-random games. So if I'd started Shadow sooner, we could have had 2 solid weeks of it. But at the same time, I don't know. I really feel like where I'm at right now, in terms of my level of focus, as my body still is fighting off this virus, I'm really not sure that a long play is what I really want to do. This is kind of nostalgic to come back to after all these years. I played this game through so many times you guys wouldn't believe it. I unlocked everything in this game except for Rodon, I think. There's like a bloody palace mode where you have to fight through like 100 floors without dying. And if you die, you have to start from the beginning. And I just didn't have the patience. I did it over and over and over again and would always die on floor like fucking like 88 or something like that. And I was just like, okay, I'm done with this game. I've already unlocked pretty much everything. But it's a shame because you can actually like play as Rodan, which is a pretty sweet unlockable. Take a heart piece here. This game, I think honestly, of all the games I've played in my, my history as a gamer, this has to have the best unlockables. Right? You guys have played it, probably agree, right? I mean, as a guy that loves, unlockable single player content, and it's just sort of like a tradition with Hideki Kamiya and Devil May Cry, having sweet unlockables. This game goes way over the top with the amount of sweet costumes and weapons and unlockable characters to play as and difficulties, and oh, it's just so great. It's just so great. It's got zero chill. The game has zero chill with the unlockables.
What?
This cutscene here was notoriously used as a factor for comparison between this, the original Xbox 360 version and the PS3 version. You would think that a pre-rendered cutscene would look equally good on both, but the PS3 version had some kind of weird bug where the colors just were not as vibrant at any point. The applause. Don't Start Shadow, I still haven't played it, huh? I was planning to start it after Rise, but then you mentioned not doing long plays anymore, so I said I decided to do all the Rise DLC, yeah. Otherwise you might have probably tried to hurry up and start playing it. Let's go! 1, 2, torture attack! Oh shit. 1, 2, 3! Hold that shit. Oh, this is just so much fun. The game feel is so unbelievably good. Pick up something? Oh, full charge. Oh, get his weapon? I forgot how this game works. Oh, that's so sick. Well, come get some, motherfucker. Oh! This is so over the top. Ow, you fuck. Huh. Fucking little angels. Sweep! Yes! Sweep stuns them, it's so cool. Oh my god! Oh my god! Give me this fucking thing. Oh shit! He's in love, Revenge. 1, 2, 3. See, I jump in this guy's face and start smashing him. Not sure what this trumpet does, this big tuba. I think I'm gonna leave that there for now and focus on this fucking duo. I don't have an air dodge, oh shit. No air dodge! Should've bought that shit. Oh shit! Whoa, 1, 2, 3, dog. Let's fucking go! Yes, Adragor! Can't quite get there. He drops a huge ass axe. I believe torture attacks lead to weapon drops, so you can plan with that, huh? Is that how that works? Now, see, I didn't know that, Revenge. In all my time playing this game, I kind of thought they just always dropped weapons when they died, if they had weapons. Let's give him these little names. That'd be sick, dude. I love this animation. Oh, Silver got him ass. Well, somebody's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna grab this and just sort of, yeah, just kind of shrinks it down. So I forget what these, I forgot you had like special weapons. That's so sick. God, this game is so sick. Remember these being good. Oh, they're weapons, right? The LPs are weapons. I think I got the shotguns. Yeah, I remember the horn being sick. Isn't it like a gun? Like I think it shoots like a big ball out or something. Yeah, I kind of feel as though having this be one of the games for our week of chill streams where we're trying to not doing like long plays. This game deserves to be a long play, honestly. Like I'm already getting so deep into it. My brain's already just on fire from all the cool stuff I could learn and get good at, and you know, thinking about the combos and grabbing up weapons and chaining things together and getting pure platinum. Ugh, such a great game, guys. If you guys have any interest, if even I think this is probably because of its difficulty, it's probably a pretty good first game for, you know, people that have not a lot of experience with character action genre. Just pick this game up, guys. God, is it sick. And if you guys have not played character action before, don't play Ninja Gaiden. For God's sake, don't play Ninja Gaiden. That's only for the hardcore. So I remember using this axe in the next room, right? Part of the pure platinum for this stage is using the axe in the next room to like kill them all in one big combo. I forget how it works. It's like a secret encounter upstairs. So here we go. Wow, that's quick. Bad boy. It's so good. So, Brian, which ones have you played? Only the first one, Ninja Gaiden Black? Because the second one is super sick. I think the second one is probably objectively the best in the series. But 3 is my favorite because it caters the most to the hardcore. What's up, J-Bomb? Always loved Bayonetta, the video game equivalent of having a bag cut over your head and getting beat in a jazz club. J-Bomb, that might be the favorite thing I've ever heard you say in my life. That's my new favorite J-Bomb quote, because you're right. I only played the first one on 360 a couple times through, says Brian. Huh? Yeah, Ninja Gaiden Black. Maybe you didn't even play Black. I mean, Black is definitely what you want to play. Or Sigma. This is like a little mini boss. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden Black and Sigma are amazing, but I think that, you know, 2 is better. And then 3, it sort of streamlines things in a way that did not work for a lot of players. Some facets of it get sort of nerfed compared to 2. It's not quite as epic as 2, but the actual core combat I find to be more interesting than 2. Looking at foot jump from an abusive woman on heels as 3 Vanja. Uh-oh, we're going back in time.
Let's go.
How do you play this game? Oh, that was lucky. Oh my god! I wonder if I hit with my fucking summon. Oh, I think I did. Here we go. Too early. Is that hitting him? It is. It's doing good damage. Oh shit! Look at he breathes fire from his little middle mouth there. I'm not sure this is doing enough damage though. I can't do my fucking finisher. It's like resetting my combo for some reason. It's like, let's get the fuck out of here, guys. She's mean. Welcome aboard, J-Mo. Welcome aboard, dog. Nom nom nom. So I want to tell an anecdote here, guys. When I first played Bayonetta, I was so shocked by the game feel, the style, the presentation, the world that they built, that, like, I would just literally be sitting here playing and being fucking hype as hell. Like, just in my room by myself, just getting fucking hype. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of when you're, like, a middle school kid and you're watching Dragon Ball Z and getting mad pumped. I remember thinking to myself just how cool they create, you know, they sort of presented Bayonetta as a character. I'm just thinking that she's such a awesome conduit for the player to express their fucking violence through.
Well, an angelic hymns gold LP. Got your hands on something awfully rare, haven't you?
So now we can get a new weapon.
That thing is
not that I've been really
perfect
using
mate
my
to
guns
close
that
out
much.
Some of hell's ugliest. One note hits their ears, and a damn who's who of Inferno comes pouring out of the inner circle.
So I don't really remember how to use the more subtle, the more subtle, you know, execution facets in this game. Like, there's a reason to hold the attacks to shoot in between. Is it because that's how you continue the dodge, like the dodge pickup? That's true as well, Brandon. Don't take yourself too seriously. Part of its appeal. The dodge offset, they call it, the dodge offset. I think you have to be holding the button down for that, right? You hold the button, then you dodge, and you pick it up again.
He's a little rude, but he makes up for it with charm. Be nice to him, okay?
So we got shotguns here. That's basically my experience with God of War 1. The atmosphere, the environment, the dark nature of the character, the music really resonated with me, says Brian. Yeah, I think it's no wonder that, you know, God of War, you know, Kratos has become such an iconic gaming character. So Onyx Roses, I can buy the alt, so different color. Right? No, the alt means you can use it on your feet and your hands at the same time. Hold the attack so you can use dodge offset to keep the combo, yeah. Or you can taunt offset. So now we've finally unlocked all of this shit. Before we couldn't buy any of her accessories. But I think I need for sure to buy the air dodge. That's hell important. Wonderful clash of styles, Jim. You think it's part of the appeal of it? Is it they kind of synergize some different aesthetics together that wouldn't normally work, huh? Breakdance after I remember Breakdance being pretty good. Umbran portal kick, huh? I'd be good on that. I can't afford any accessories now, right? No, they're mad expensive. Okay. So I got my air dodge. I really needed that in that boss fight earlier. You can't not be able to dodge in the air. It's ridiculous. Camera, please. Oh, shit! How come I can't do my fucking finisher? Oh, I'm doing the wrong order, that's why. I have to do like that. Cut it out, dude. Shit! Ooh, sick. Fight me, you fuck. 100%. Building a good aesthetic is crucial to helping a player truly interact, not just with your world, but with the mechanics within. Or with the character. I kind of feel like what I find fascinating about this game is that when you play it, you sort of project so strongly into Bayonetta as a character. At first, she just appears to be like fucking perv bait, it's like someone said in the chat earlier. But there's something about her fucking attitude, her cockiness, that just sort of resonates. It makes you just want to be her. Oh shit! I've had enough! Hold that shit, dog! Where do you think you're going? You done, boy! Hold that shit. The last time it was this button. Here we go. Got him! You can get more than maximum? So Bryn likes ends up. Look what somebody does. He's a piece of trash and stereotype, but I can't help it. I find him kind of obnoxious, not just because he's stereotypical, but I find him, you know, he's sort of a key player in a lot of the longest exposition scenes that I find kind of annoying. Bea always knows which block is a bomb in Minesweeper. She really does. I wouldn't call her perv bait, says J-Bomb. Poison, I'd want to smooch. Beta, I'd want to be. She just looks like she's having fun. Well, I would say that it would be unfair to say she's not perv bait. Right? I think that she is, of course, a very, a very fan servicey design. But I think that when you see her in the trailers and you sort of, get a certain, like, let's say, prejudice toward the way your character is going to end up playing out, you might be surprised when you play the game. Because, yeah, she is a very sexy character, and a lot of her dialogue and all this is meant to be overtly fetishistic. But you end up finding that it sort of ends up playing out in a way that is a little more than that. You're getting a lot of shitty... You want to get headshots. And it's not that hard once you get good at it. But I'm not good at it. Now, 2B is definitely perv bait with J-Bomb. Same developer, right? It's not interesting to think about. Same dev. Yeah, I forgot how this works. There's some reason why. There's probably these ones down here, right? The ones that... or maybe it's because of the halos you get. Maybe you actually don't want to buy items. But there's some reason why Angel Attack is pretty important later on. Well, yes, I'm quite happy with how that stage had much less exposition and long cutscenes than the first stage, right? I think the first stage is sort of like a, it's set up. I think we're gonna get into the meat of the game now and start getting some real combat sections going. Or I could just go back to the first stage and get platinum, just 'cause I'm a fucking maniac like that. Boomboard Seeking, if I didn't say that already. I don't know on 2B, says Brandon, huh? None of her actions or rewards are sexual, just her outfit. Well, I mean, an outfit goes a long way. You know what I mean? It's true that Bayonetta, again, I love her personality is engineered to be sort of sexual. I think that part of her appeal and part of her power as a character is her sexual liberation. And again, I mentioned this earlier, right? But I think that part of what makes her so fun is that she's always feeling herself, right? She's always feeling herself. But, yeah, 2B, even if her dialogue isn't sexualized, I mean, you can't help but think that perhaps... the character design goes a long way. I love Jean so much. Lipocino Fly. Ooh, peel out on his ass. He's feeling himself, Brian. He's feeling himself. How's it been, Lipocino Fly? Hopefully you've been well. Glad you stopped by. We're doing our COVID-19 recovery streams. I'm feeling better, Lipocino Fly. I've still got a little bit of shit going on in my lungs. But honestly, I honestly feel, guys, and you guys can probably tell, I feel better today than I did on Monday. Sometimes, I'm really grateful that my friends care enough to ask me on the daily if I'm feeling better. I can't help but feel as though this is taking such a long time to... Oh, she took my fucking thing! Look, I don't got my thing on my chest.
Out to find some answers about your past, are we?
This is so low res.
You've quite the familiar face, and using the same powers. But you'll have to forgive me. Do we know...
Oh, this is a Jean fight coming up, right? This is the first Jean fight.
Same powers? Don't make me laugh. Your little dip in that lake has left you a bit rusty.
Yeah, Lipocino Fly, I'm glad that you came through it okay.
I've been
and for me, likewise, it was a nightmare. I ended up having a pretty severe, strain of the virus. And it really, really fucked me up.
Perhaps you're up.
But I'm feeling way better now. Yeah, thank you, Brian, yeah. like I was saying, you know, I've got friends. Oh, you bitch.
Already disappointed me.
She got my thing. I got friends that ask me every day if I'm feeling better, and I feel kind of bad being like, well, I mean, kind of, maybe a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell because it's such a slow recovery process. What I can say is that I feel better than on Monday, and I'm hoping that by next Monday, I'm going to feel good enough to have the face cam on and pretty much be full speed again.
This is a moment I've long desired.
I love her fucking Puro thing she has, J-Bomb. Like, in this game in general, the character designs are legendary. Yeah, I love Bayonetta's whole thing with the fucking black and gold. It's so sick.
To be having trouble remembering.
But I love Jean's like that. She has kind of like this sort of like a Puro look.
Would you be so kind as to take it from the top?
2 overseers, the eyes of the world.
Exposition.
They are the power behind everything.
Everything's a power move. Too many games take themselves too seriously as a J-Bomb. Well, I'm not sure every game needs to have this much, this much of an over-the-top feel. What I can say is it works very well for this game.
Opponents of your choice.
Then allow me to face the outcast.
So Bayonetta, we learned in this game's intro, she was the daughter of an Umbra witch and a sage, or what the other sage is called. Lumen Sage, right? So she's kind of like an angel and a demon kind of combined.
Will you face me in this hallowed arena?
Yeah, thank you, Brian. It's one of those things where
If I must.
there's
But I pray you've got a little something.
some interesting like social, psychological
Fond of stuffed animals.
stuff going on when it comes to asking somebody about how they're feeling when they're sick. I never realized before how much there is going on, Brian, in terms of, you know, how careful you might have to be, socially speaking. I guess because it's kind of a sensitive topic, right? It's kind of sensitive. When someone's feeling weak and they're feeling, here we go, and they're feeling vulnerable, there's some things that you probably shouldn't say. I want to trip her up, I think. One button. I love this fucking mechanic where you can run on the walls. Here we go. Oh, she's got back on her feet. Where you going, girl? Come back here. Oh, that's fine. Ah, you fall. Ah, you bitch. I'm doing so well. Okay, I missed my dodge. Oh, she's fucking me up. Oh, God. Jeez, got a fucking body. It was Lumen, right? Yeah, Lumen Sages. They're like the boys, and the Umbra Witches are the girls. And the girls are evil, and the guys are also evil, but they fucking wear, you know, like fucking Pope shit. Here's one thing I learned, guys. Here's one thing I learned that just fascinated me from a social perspective. In that first week that I was sick, there would be guys that would message me, and with all positive intention, goes without saying. They're friends of mine, they love me, and I'm appreciative of their support. And they would say, hey man, hope you're feeling better. And it struck me, guys, if someone is sick, especially with something like COVID-19, for the love of God, don't say, hope you're feeling better. Because in that time, when I was suffering from the worst body pain, and the physical weakness, and the fever, and the nightmares, and having trouble breathing, all that I could think of, all I could think every day was, Jesus Christ, please let tomorrow be the day that I finally don't feel worse. Because every day I was feeling worse and worse and worse and worse. And I kept thinking to myself, let tomorrow be the day where I start to level out, plateau, and then get back onto the upswing, right? And so every time somebody would say, hey man, hope you're feeling better, it was kind of like a slap in the face. I kind of felt like, no, I'm not fucking feeling better, right? I've got a long way to go, man. A very long way to go. I'm in hell. I'm in hell. So my recommendation, guys, is, you know, if you want to ask your friends how they're feeling, then say, how you feeling? or, you know, how you holding up, something like that. But don't say, hope you're feeling better. Because if they're not feeling better, that can be quite obnoxious. So there's a trick beating these guys, right? Oh my, there's one over here too, right? Oh my god. Damn, I want that platinum so bad. So I got my combo score was low. It's a bronze. I have to use more variety in my combos, I think. Yeah, another thing is, you know, asking like every single day, you know, like, oh man, how you feeling today? Are you feeling better today? It's like, well, no. Honestly, no. Not really. And again, it kind of applies, like, I think when you ask every single day, there's a certain pressure on the person you're asking to tell you they're feeling better, because they want you to not, you know, as a friend, they want to, like, reassure you, right? I want to say, yeah, I'm feeling better, of course. You know, thanks for asking. And there's something kind of vulnerable and sort of embarrassing about saying, no, I'm not feeling better, dude. I'm feeling like ass. I'm feeling worse, honestly, than I was yesterday. So I think that to those that, you know, applied a special sensitivity when deciding how to approach a situation for me, that's something that I appreciate. And for those that didn't, I also appreciate that, because I must admit that I would have never thought of that sort of thing before it actually happened to me. Activate, right? But why? I remember really enjoying the lore of this game. I think that if you don't slow down time sometimes, you don't have enough time to open those doors, right? I played it safe and didn't care whatsoever, says J-Bomb. Made things easier on me, the protagonist of reality. That also works, honestly. But still, to those that did, you know, ask me, hey, how you doing, man? You holding up? That meant a lot to me. It was a very lonely 3 weeks. I mentioned this 1,000 times already, right? But it was a very lonely 3 weeks. And those that didn't, I also understand that. I don't want you guys to stress thinking, oh man, I should have messaged Venka. I understand that too. Got your own stuff going on. Now it's fucking again. Really, honestly, guys, for what, probably like a whole week of that 3 weeks, I just was so goddamn beat up. I couldn't even get on the fucking computer. I spent all day just basically in and out of sleep. They aren't evil, and they just and they aren't just women versus men. It's implied male witches and female sages are quite rare, but it can happen. I don't think Brandon knows the lore really well. I mean, that may be the case, perhaps, but I would say in my experience that in the games they make it pretty overt, you know, at least in terms of the presentation that's right in front of your eyes, that witches are girls and sages are boys. There's a lot to say about understanding how your words can affect the person you're reaching out to. Yeah, I never would have thought of it before. I never would have once thought in my life that asking somebody, hey man, hope you're feeling better, that could be a thing that I'd be like, man, shut the fuck up, dog. Of course I would never say that. If I understand that they said it out of kindness. But we're just hearing it, it's like, dude, no, I'm not fucking feeling better. What do you mean, hope you're feeling better, dude? I got COVID. This is the first 5 days. I'm just getting started. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I gotta throw these. Oh, they're weapons. I forgot about this motherfucker. He's like a main character, the Cheshire, right? Cheshire Cat guy. Fly had to spend a week in the hospital. That drove me crazy. That kind of happened to my dad at Fly. I was almost there, but not quite. I think if not for the fact that, you know, I had heard from KG the Legend about his experience with COVID, I would have gone to the hospital a lot sooner. But based on what I heard from my friends, you know, I understood that it's all part of the process what I was going through. His name is Luca, right? Luca.
Do you believe in fate? Fate brought us here together, and it will never tear us apart.
Oh my god! Easy game. It falls over the fucking flower table and just grabs one and throws it to her. Amazing. Got Batman grappling hooks and shit too.
Fuck! Where'd that bugger go?
How can you say fuck and bugger in one sentence? Explain that. You can't. It's not mentioned in the game, but from what I heard, Kamiya mentioned it during some interview, huh?
Sayonara.
It makes sense. I mean, it makes life more dynamic, right? What I'm trying to say is that the game make it clear that witch equals girl, sage equals boy.
Such a wonderful
Thanks for the follow, Baldwin Fan Club. Cool name.
with its subtle hints of rosemary. You know, in the language of flowers,
so does he know Bayonetta already?
remembrance.
Is it implied that he was there when she came out of the lake? I forget how this goes.
Which doesn't quite equate to you, now does it?
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
Yes, he does know her.
Shit!
If I hadn't seen you responding to messages on Discord, I probably wouldn't have messaged you more often, but I figured, okay, he's alright. I'm not gonna bother him. Thank you, Brian.
Seeing you here, I suppose it wasn't.
Yeah, I was alright. But I'm telling you, just again, not to rant for the 20th time this week about
I'm not your
COVID and going through it.
name is Luca.
But there were times where I just couldn't even get out of bed, and I would just basically have my phone, and I'd be checking Discord, and even then that was kind of like hard to do. Oh, shit. It's like telling a depressed person to cheer up. Exactly, Jape. I mean, you're exactly right. It's just one of those things that, you know, of course they mean well.
What I saw that day.
What, did I kill his parents? I mean, I killed his parents. On accident. I think that I was fighting angels, right? He couldn't see the angels, something like that. And... oh, my father.
I know all about your kind. Sure, my colleagues laugh at me for chasing fairy tales, amongst other things. But I know they're real. I know the truth.
Uh-oh. Let's get in there.
Smell. It's the same smell that clung to the air the day my father was murdered.
Look at the size of her fucking
Means
gun.
I'm right on your doorstep, Bayonetta.
I'll let you in on a little secret, Cheshire.
The name is Luke.
So this case of mistaken identities here. Apparently you can see her in reflections, even though she's invisible.
You need to hone your sense of smell, my dear. There's no rosemary in the perfume. After all, rosemary is a demon repellent.
So I guess they're angels, but they're also demons, right? They're pretty much the same thing. I think it's maybe sort of like implied that they're really just more like different factions. Ooh! Yeah. Oh, fuck, he got me. Oh, he's pissed off. I forgot how that works. You can like taunt them, right? Make them pissed off. Ooh, let's fucking go. These are worth a lot of points, I recall. Should have some torture attack. Oh, shit! Gotta try to mix with the combos a little bit. Okay. Torture attack? They've used the guns to keep your combo up. Let's fucking go. Ooh, the Jew glaze? Where's the big guy? Okay, he's already dead. Come on, give me a combo score for that one, dude. Proud of those combos. Coming back to this game for a few years. Did okay there, mixing it up.
You only run away so fast because you've got something to
Campbell's
run
chicken noodle
from.
soup has saved my life multiple
Me.
times as Brian, huh?
But you can't
You
escape
can enrage
me
them, yeah, they
forever.
get hella ripped. You can also manipulate the camera to get an advantage since they won't attack you if they're out of screen, yeah. Yeah, typical character action type stuff. The only game I've ever played where you get attacked from off screen like this that's any good is fucking Ninja Gaiden. In Ninja Gaiden, they don't fucking pull any punches. Well, gold combo is better than I usually get, but I wanted platinum. So what am I thinking for my combos? Right, I could also start with kicks. I forgot I could do that. I usually start with punch, was faster. What was that? Was that a delay? Oh, it was a delay. Oh, you have like delay, kind of like in Devil May Cry. Oh, that's sick. So you launch. Oh. Just says fuck that off-screen shit. Dude, in Ninja Gaiden, you gotta fucking be on point with the camera. You gotta be looking all around and you gotta constantly stay moving. That's where their basic canned home-style chicken noodle soup is better than any medicine. It's really good, and it does have a sort of a healing property. Aha. Hey, full witch heart, got all my heart pieces. I don't get a full health restore from that? Bullshit. So really, there's no reason. So basically, in 2, 3, do this, and then I get a launch, right? That'll launch, and I can jump up and do a combo. But I can also just finish it by doing like this. Probably a little bit stronger. I think I'd go for more enemy weapon attacks if you can, says Revenge, huh? I gotta learn how they all work again. And Ninja Gaiden, the only thing I focused on was landing frame insta-charge, huh? Yeah, that's pretty important too. In fact, it's so important that it kind of dominates the game at the highest level. At the very highest level. The fact that I didn't, like, spam that as much as I should is probably why I never beat Master Ninja. Because that is really, really important. I could have also thrown a car at some people too. Okay, so where to now? Now, like Brandon pointed out earlier, there's a lot of hidden little stages. You have to kind of know where they're at. Is there one up there, I think? No. On your first playthrough, I wouldn't necessarily worry about them, but as you go, you gotta remember where they're all at. You're getting like the pure platinums and shit. Oh, I remember this. This is like a mini game. But how does it work? Some of it's being kind of hard. I have to like run from like a something, right? Or was it like a timing, like a dodge timing? Oh, that wasn't as hard as I remember being. Oh, these fuckers. I forgot how this works. I'm thinking the Neo 2. Oh, that's what I remember. Right, you have to dodge that attack. How can I stun him now? Fucking grab him. Oh, sick. I'd only ever go for platinum if I wanted to take the time for chasing high scores, huh? Pure platinum is just so damn precise. I remember that for me, pure platinuming every stage was what I spent all my time doing in this game. Because you have to do that to unlock some kind of something. Up there is a mini stage, right? One of the optional stages. There we go. Into the Alfheim. You know it, dog. It's so much fun, these Alfheims. Just a pure combat challenge. I remember what I want to tell you. There's a Cyrano game. What? Cyrano de Bergerac. It's a shame that Venka's playing the purest character action game, huh? Zelda 2. I'm not playing that game. Ow! fire, that means they're gonna attack me. I got too early. Yes! Oh no! You only get hit 3 times, I think. Press X time to yell poetry. Mash square to scratch your massive nose, huh? Serenade Bergerac. Katie, mash through this, dude. Mash through this. Who's that shield? Oh shit, what the hell is hitting? Oh, he's fucking on the ground shooting lasers. Oh god, too slow. No, which time? Okay, mistime that. There we go. Wrong guy. It's fucked. Grab this up. Oh, wrong button. I didn't need to 360 that. Time to GG, guys. Time to GG. So then I gotta dodge this guy's fireball for which time? Missed him. I haven't got hit yet. Doing pretty good on time as well. Gotta keep the time in mind. Let me do that. Oh god! Thought too early. Yes! Hup! Hup! Yes! My combo dropped. Yo! Oh, hold that shit, dog. You're gonna grab me. What you know about that? You done, baby boy. Oh my god. Oh, it's so much fun. Oh. Let me catch up with the chat here. So right now, with Luda going on Steam, there's a supporter pack that's like $7. And that's a bunch of wallpapers and songs from various indie titles, then a short game, I think about an hour, from the developers of the game Kind Words about Serrano with turn-based battles and composing love letters, huh? That's amazing. You know what else is amazing? This game. Okay, let's move on. I gotta start more combos with my kick. Again, I feel like part of my reason my combo score is so low is that I'm not mixing up my kicks enough. I always have this habit of going in with the jab because it's faster. Fight me, you cowards! Who here is trying to scrap? I can lift the this game's alright, says Brandon. Says Brian. No Minesweeper though. Can you imagine they combined the two? Fucking Minesweeper and Bayonetta combined. Who else wants some? Barely got him. Stay salty, little bitch. Oh no. Too high for you, dude. Oh, you're done. Climaxed off. Fuck him up! Barely got it. This combo is safe. Yeah, don't you guys hate fake laugh from actors and news anchor types? Ugh. Fake laughter, huh? As a streamer, I must admit that there are times where I go back and watch old footage J-Bomb and realize that I'm laughing not because something is funny, but as sort of like a way to like segue, right? Like, I feel like when a game tries to make a joke or tries to convey to me that something is funny, then I'll be like meh, or you know, something basically there to just fill the silence. Wonder if you could do a dungeon dive where if you pick a bomb room, it's a tough fight, make it like a Minesweeper roguelike, huh? It's a pretty cool idea, dude. The only problem is that Minesweeper is a truly logical game, right? Like, the only way to end up in situations where it's not purely logical are the situations where it's, you know, a guess, which are relatively rare. I'm having so much fun with this game, guys. This is definitely a good idea for tonight. The game feel is just so on point. It's just like I remember it being. And of course, my skills are much more, much rustier now. And yet, it's just still so much goddamn fun to play. So we gotta slow down time, run down here, and beat this thing out. Oh, if you're behind me, different animation, I see. So it's based on your positioning. Decapitation! Oh my god, dog. Oh my god. Give me this stripper pole. That's a high heal up the cornhole, says J-Bomb. Huh? That angel ain't gonna be in Bayonetta 2. And it definitely did not look especially comfortable. Hey, pure plat, let's fucking go. I gotta get up there for some reason. I don't remember exactly why, but there's a reason. Right? Or am I wrong? Was something up here? I was almost sure there was. Okay. Oh, well, there you go. It's way up in the sky. I feel like it's gonna be hard to destroy that thing with this weapon on. Can I drop it somehow? Not sure I can. Lift him up. Oh, well, nice to use it up, so. That'll do. So first you gotta run. With a little bikini on. I swear they made her ass more fat for this version. I'm pretty sure. I love Bayonetta's Revenge. I think it has moments between the fights where the game flow is a bit awkward. I'm happy to put up with it, even on the on-rails vehicle sections. Yeah, they're kind of like, I kind of enjoy these games like little mini-games. I kind of mix it up. My first playthrough, I thought the mini-games were sort of kind of, you know, kind of a break of the pace, kind of a pain in the ass. But once you start going for like high scores, and you're going through the same stages over and over again, it's kind of cool how they kind of break it up. I mean, she originally kind of looked like two Tanuki fighting in their bin liner originals as J-Bomb. I remember thinking to myself, when I first played Bayonetta 1, I was like, Bayonetta's a very, you know, physically attractive character design, but they sort of gave her like a flat booty. I was like, that's probably suitable though, because she's supposed to, if I understand it, you know, she's based on like a supermodel sort of an appearance, based on interviews with, you know, the character designer. I was like, that's pretty suitable. But I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining it, maybe I'm remembering correctly, but playing this game now, I can't help but notice that she seems a little bit better endowed there in the back. So maybe I'm just more open-minded these days. In the back. So this is basically her, right? I'm not sure how this game's story goes. I forget how it all works, but she has like a parallel self in this little girl, right? I think the little girl is essentially her as a kid. I might be cool with them if they mix it up more, but I'm particularly the missile ride segment gets repetitive. Missile ride segment.
You've played enough hide and seek, my scurrying little friend.
She hates kids, dude.
Just a child?
This kid's so cute, though.
What are you doing running around Vigrid? You're certainly not dressed in your Sunday best.
Yeah, I forget how this pans out canonically. His little manners, Brian. So that's Bayonetta's mom right there. And that's her. I think this kid is her in some metaphysical way, but I forget exactly how it works. Like it's both her and not her. In other words, J-Bomb. There's some way you can like buy. There's like a spot you can stand there. He's like, can't hit you.
The eyes of the world, the two overseers, what once was held in the hands of the Witch Clan, shall now be held in ours.
Maybe you want to do it like right here. Like you want to be beside his head. Oh, I'm getting fucking shat on. Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god.
The witch hunts are over.
Sure. That fucked the, as soon as you get to game over, though, you totally lose your score. You get guaranteed like a bronze or something like that on the stage. There's some trick to it, Revenge. I wanted to be in the spot where he can't hit you. I remember that being a thing. On which time? There we go. I was gonna change phases here. No, which time? It's too early. My God. We'll hold this shit. Suppose we get a Bayo 3 news this year, says Revenge, huh? Curious what the next song will be. What was the song for the second game? Man, I got a fucking game over, dog. Ugh. Got silver, dude. Guys, let's not play the game anymore and instead just play all these stages I've already been through and get pure platinum. Because my inner action game player, that's all I want is to get max scores. Even though I haven't even beat the game yet. I think you want halos. No. Goddamn, I'm ass. Goddamn. Round over. So I don't think I want any of this. I want to exchange it all for halos, right? Maybe that's what I want. Maybe that's what makes it so good. Easy. How about Omeletta? The Omeletta. 'Cause I always hit my mark. Keeping it schmoovin' here. I think what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna go on a very short break just for a couple minutes, just to reset the video for YouTube, and come back for another 2 or 3 hours of Bayonetta. This game has been a lot of fun tonight. Dane just beat Tomb Raider Remake. Holy shit, I enjoyed that game. Dane, happy to hear you enjoyed it, man. I'd love to hear your review of it, in fact. I'm gonna go on a very short break here. I'm gonna read some names before I do. And Dane, while I'm doing that, if you want to tell me what your thoughts are on Tomb Raider, I find that very interesting as somebody that played through it recently myself. Welcome back, Panders. I'm surprised that you're back. You can't sleep? We had a Deadeye command for sure, Brian. Omeletta. Omeletta. Green Lollipop might be 3,000 halos this revenge. I think I'd rather just get the halos, right? Guys, it's been an awesome week, honestly. My first week back from having been off for 3 weeks because of COVID-19. The streams have been really low-key this week. We've had no face cam. We haven't really had any theme in terms of what games we're playing. But it's been an absolute pleasure. I mean, seriously, after not having streamed for so long, coming back to it and getting back into the swing, it's just meant a lot to me personally. And you guys make it possible through Twitch subs and Patreon. That's really, really clutch. Again, I stream, as much as I possibly can. And when I'm not streaming, I'm not dying. I'm working on things between the streams that are stream related. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way because the fact that I can dedicate all my creative energy to this project and really sink my teeth into it and work really hard to make it as cool as possible, that's something that I find very rewarding. And the fact that you guys sort of empower me to do that is something that I do not take for granted. Before I go on my break here, I want to thank the guys that make that possible for me through patreon.com/Vencabot and through the Twitch subs. Thank you to our Black Knights on Patreon, Anders Harrison, the man himself in the Twitch chat right now. Thank you to John Hernandez, Katie Alpha, N Cruz, Remy, Sin Theory, and Saltface for being Black Knights. That's super generous tier. I appreciate that. I know for a guy like me, that's a lot of money every month, and it might be the same case for you. And that just means so much that you guys would believe in the channel that way and want to invest in it that way. Thank you to Freelos Howells as well. This is $7 a month. Also very, very generous. Thank you to Ashley, the Mozera, Audrey Apples, Chulak, Dick Tucker, Hubie, Jordy, Hargreaves, Max, Michael Hinkle, Mutant XP, Shiva Jones, and Wade Local. Thank you to the Shady Winners. This is the $3 a month tier, actually worth more than Twitch's $5 sub tier. Almost half the price and actually worth more to the channel because Twitch takes half every sub, guys. So you guys want to help out and save some money, check out the Shady Winner tier on Patreon. I really appreciate that. Thank you to Brandon Williams, Found Little GK Live, Good Vibe City, Juna Anon, Keith Best, Coolahan, Kyle Glass, Leon Madison, Mum Blues, Patrick Shaver, Raging's Arcade Machine, Ricardo Garcia, Souptastic, the Shen, Tony Basher, Toxic Vamp, and Valdezi. Thank you, Valdezi, being a Shady Winner. Valdezi is a new patron as of last night. Thank you to the young guys as well. The $1 tier actually is worth a lot more than $1 to me. You guys think, oh, it's $1. What good could it possibly do? Well, it buys me a fucking meal every month. And what's more than that is that it makes me feel like people believe in the channel. That dollar, is a huge moral boost to me. And again, it helps me, adds up to help me fucking eat every month. That dollar is just so clutch, guys. I wish people understood just how clutch that $1 tier is. Thank you to Benjamin J. Harkins, Karina D. Scott, Donka Dapper Dons, Drew Newworth, Herb Durkin, I'm Joy Cruz, Kaiju Infinite, Lisa, and Mark Parker. Thank you guys for your support on Patreon. Thank you to the Twitch subs as well, of course, like Zanzu, Big Nasty, and Ebuff the Chill, all great friends of the channel, especially Zanzu's been here since fucking day one. Man, what a great guy. Thank you to the Shady Winners as well, that's the Amazon Prime free sub tier, and the gift sub tier, and the $5 sub tier. Thank you to AJ897, Stuffy Muffin, Balls Deep, Blue Apps, Bones of Brother, Nero FGC, Cavias, Charles R84, Chumpet, Chulak, Dapper Dons, Dick Sucker, Dirk Blur, Fight J Fight, First Opus, FBA Brian, Next FBA 80, Garbage Style, Goss, Herb Durkin, and Silo. Chiefy, Beefy, Jetstream, Justin, Judah 2, Jiffy Extra Creamy, Katie Alpha, KG the Legend, Lambda QL, Moist Alpha King, Mothman, FGC, Mutable 1, Nearhan, Neon Riot 4, Nickers Jones, Zaz Templar, Predator 51, Kibby 416, Raging Mage Stage, Scary Busey, Sin Theory, Spike, Stone Cold Ryan Meyer, Synapse, Hats, Forest Faust, Revenge, Toxic Van, Triple M, Valdezi 21, Welford, Yokebrain 3S, and Z Spectre Z. Thank you guys. I'm going to grab a water here, guys, get my water refilled, and come back and play a little more Bayonetta tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure. I've really been enjoying this. I will see you guys in a couple of minutes here.